what? It's time to get that jacket off and start talking about how to make some serious money. Let me ask you guys out there in Collectorville or Collector Land, how many of you guys, gals, need more money? Okay, go ahead and put your hand up. I can't see you, so go ahead and put it up anyway. All right. You might be watching this at your workstation, or you might be in a collection training meeting, or you might be on your cell phone. Who knows where you're at? But at the end of the day, do you need more money? Okay, cool. We're on the same page. How many of you have more month left over than money? You know what that means? You can't even pay your own bills. Now, I know that most collectors are paid hourly, and then you get bonuses and things like that. Is that right? Well, I've got 4 powerful tips. Okay, for you. You're going to like this, how to make more money. Now, it's going to involve a little bit of work, but don't worry about work. You know, work is often missed by most people because it's dressed in overalls and it's dirty. And that's a problem with a lot of people. A lot of people, they want to do the low investment, high return, that's called a lottery ticket. To be a great collector, you have to work at it. And think of it like this. You could turn collections into a career instead of a job, because the word job means just over broke. Yes, a job is hard to work at. You got to make money, you got to put all the hours in, but at the end of the day, you want to develop a collection into a career where you can make some serious money. Now, how do you do that? Well, let's talk about it. One is, do you have a pen? If not, go ahead. I don't mind waiting. Go ahead and tap the computer so I know that you have the pen. I want to make sure. No, remember, that's an old collection tip. Come on, guys. I'm just having fun with you. As a matter of fact, go ahead and smile. It won't hurt you. There you go. See that? It's easier to smile than it is to frown, isn't it? Yeah, even you, Grumpy. Go ahead. Yeah, well, how does he know I'm grumpy? Come on. A little certain amount of people are grumpy anyway. Well, let's talk about these tips and these skills right now. Number 1, write down the word skill. Write down the word skill. You have to have good sales skills, listening skills, collection skills, and verbal skills. So it's skills. You see, if you have the skills, you can pay your bills. So we've got to have the skills. Number 2, write down the word habits. You see, you either have good habits or bad habits. And when you look around at the great collectors, they have good, also work habits, but they also have good personal habits. So you have to put the two together. Good habits will always lead you to the door called success. Bad habits will lead you to the unlocked door called failure. Now, you have to remember, to build a habit, it takes a little bit of time, because you have to break your old habit, then you have to develop the new one. And one of the best habits that you can start off with is showing up a little bit early, get your day written out, and then follow your game plan and watch what happens. And it takes about 3-4 weeks, but the next thing you know, you've developed some good habits. So we're talking about skills and we're talking about habits. Now, third, you need to have a positive mental attitude. And your attitude controls everything. Your attitude controls the way you think, feel, and act, and do and get. What you think is what you feel, and how you feel is how you act, and how you act is what you do, and what you do is what you get. It all starts with your thoughts. So on the way to work, block out that negativity, turn off that R-rated stuff on the radio, don't let the negaholics ruin your day. Take a couple daily vitamins. You know, vitamin A is attitude of gratitude, vitamin B is belief in self, C is courage, D is drive, E is enthusiasm, and F is faith, and G is goodness, and H is hope. The word hope spells helping other people excel. And that's what you're doing as a collector. You're also helping these people rebuild their life, their credit, and staying in the car that they obligated to buy and pay for the whole length of the term. So we have skills, we have habits, and we have attitude. And then lastly is your choices. Your choices. Making the right choices when you come to work. Being focused, being committed, not worrying about all the other things that are going on in the industry or what's going on in your dealership. Now, those 4 letters, skills, habits, attitude, and choice, or it could be skills, habits, attitude, and collect. If you turn them all around, it spells the word cash. So, well, George, what do you mean? All right, let's put the C down. The C means collect, attitude, skills, and habit. So if you want more money, what do you have to do? You have to collect. To collect, what do you have to have? You have to have a positive mental attitude. Okay, along with the attitude, what do you have to have? You have to have the skills, and you have to have the habits. And that right there will bring more money to you and more money to your family, and it'll make your career a lot better. So I look forward to seeing you in the next series. And in the next series, you're going to love this, because I'm going to be talking about how to handle objections, gain commitments, and collect like a true pro. Now get on that phone, verbalize with the right words, visualize the call, gain commitment, and get that customer to make that payment today.